This group of talented students restored my love for teaching, and I'm going to miss them greatly. But I know they're off to do incredible things.
Hi there, I'm Miss Shannon. First, I'd like to say how amazing this community at the school has been to me. It's been a great year. I've had a lot of really good experiences with everyone that I've encountered. I am blessed to be a part of this community. And next, I'd like to thank this amazing group of 8th graders. I have made a lot of great memories with them that I'll never forget. So I'd like to say congratulations to this 8th grade. I love you all.
Our 8th years have some memories that they would like to share. We made a lot of incredible memories throughout the year. Some of the memories may be from this year, and some are from previous years, as they've been together, most of them, since they were in kindergarten. So I'm going to call them by name. We have one student who requested to go first. And after they're done reading their memory, they're going to receive a yellow rose from Miss Lexi, who's the assistant in early secondary. And we chose yellow because it symbolizes a new beginning. So first we have Miss Lila Cervelli.
Okay. Okay, so my memory is not from this year, it's from a while ago. Okay, I remember meeting my first ever Montessori teacher, Miss Penny. I felt an instant welcome and loving feeling that I've never felt with a teacher before. She helped me adjust to the Montessori way of learning, coming from a public school in Pennsylvania after 3rd grade. Being in Miss Penny's class for such a long amount of time, I started to get a really at-home feeling in the classroom and even started calling her mom without thinking. It was these 3 years of my learning experience that I believe academically formed me into who I am today. Thank you, Miss Penny. Okay, and now I have a memory from Miss Penny's class. It's like the 3 years I was there. So, from 4th to 6th grade in Miss Penny's class, I remember not having any of my stuff together, ever. And Miss Penny, being the very organized, clean woman she is, had a problem with this, and so did everyone else in the class. Although I am much better now at keeping my stuff together, I remember the whole class yelling at the end of the day, encouraging me greatly to clean it up so they could all go home. I will miss Montessori and all of my 7th grade peers and wonderful teachers.
Next we have Mr. Michael Anthony.
I'm gonna read a memory from about a year ago, and it was in Miss Giovanni and Miss MJ's class, and something came around called Charlie, where basically it's where you draw, you have a piece of paper and you write yes and no on each corner, and then in the center you stack 2 pencils, as in like a plus symbol, and you speak to it. And you say, Charlie, Charlie, are you there? And the top pencil is supposed to move, as if there was a spirit. So everybody was crowding around this one table, and Chloe just started it. So I was I don't know, I walked over and I was wondering what was happening. And she speaks quietly while everybody is silent, and she says, Charlie, Charlie, are you there? And then I silently blew without anybody seeing, and after about a second it barely moved and everybody flipped out of their chairs. And I thought that was probably the most funniest moment that happened
And next we have Miss Chloe Hartle.
Okay, so I have been in Montessori for about 8 years now. long 8 years, and trust me, I have had a lot of memories, some good, some bad, but definitely a lot. One of my favorite memories is, it was actually last year when we took our class trip to New York City. We went to so many places while we were there. Some of those places were, okay, here we go. Central Park, Mets game, 9/11 Memorial, Ellis Island, Statue of Liberty, Broadway musical, Coney Island, Times Square, and much, much more. A couple of my personal favorite places were the Mets game, Coney Island, and Times Square. The feeling of being in New York City and riding the subway and walking the streets like you do it every day, it's incredible, and it's nothing I've ever experienced. It's amazing. Going to New York was definitely something I will never forget, and by far one of my favorite memories of Montessori.
And next we have Miss Denisa Horosova.
Hi, I've been going to Montessori for 11 years now, which is a really long time, and I've had a really great time in Montessori, but I'm also really excited to go on to the next stage in life, high school. I've had some ups and downs, but my teachers, family, and of course all of my friends were always there for me. I always refer to my class as my second family because I see them so much that I care a lot about them. I've had a lot of memories in all these years. One memory I have of this year was when we went to Pigeon Key and played Manhunt and we had piggyback ride wars. Another fun memory I have about this year was when the 8th graders went to Busch Gardens for grad night with Miss Lynn, and thank you Miss Lynn for making that night great and amazing. Also, this isn't the best memory, but I remember in 5th grade when I was playing Foursquare at recess and I stepped on a sewing needle and it went through my shoe into my foot, and that was like the worst day ever. And thank you Miss Renee for taking care of that and helping me. So I'm going to miss all of my teachers and of course all of my 7th grade friends, but I can't wait to go to high school with all. Okay.
And next we have Miss Felicia Millard.
I've been attending this school for almost 12 years now. It's a little too long. But it's okay. My favorite memory happened in 1st and 2nd grade when a previous student, I'm not going to name any names, he fell on a cactus, both years. And, well, the second time someone tripped him, but I'm not going to say that for all reasons. And then, my favorite memory from this year is when I won the lip sync battle in Busch Gardens. It was pretty amazing.
And next we have Mr. Cole McCandless.
I have been attending Montessori for 8 years and I have a few memories to share. So when I was in 1st grade, me and Felicia would learn multiplication because we were so smart. And then when we were in Upperville, we went to the Everglades in 5th grade, or no, 6th grade, and then we were sluice logging, which is in the mud, and then Aiden dropped his glasses in the mud, so Jack and I had to go try to find them in the mud. And then when we went to Tallahassee in Upperville, they left us, the bus left, and then we were still in our hotel room, me, my other friends, and then they knocked on our door, but we didn't hear it, so they left, and then the bus came back, because we saw the bus coming back, and then we got back on. Thank you.
Mr. Ian Williams.
I love taking like graphs and surveys and stuff. So when we were changing our class name, right? This is a big secret, by the way. I've never told anyone except for 3 people. So I got like a lot of names from people suggested it, and at the end we had 2 names at the end, like the Dolphins or the Conchs. Now you see, at the end it was the Dolphins. I'm not really a big fan. It's sort of like one of those common names, but it won by 1 vote, and I was so upset. So I erased it, added it to Conchs, and then I gave it to Miss Michelle, and that is how the class name comes.
Last but not least, we have Mr. Jackson Wynn.
As to say, save the best for last. Well, I've been here for 6 years. I might not have been here the longest, but I've had many memories. And one of them that I remember really well is when we went to New York. Whenever everyone was there, they left me in a hotel room not once, but twice. And I was really mad at them, but thankfully my mom was there because she was one of the people there. And so she stayed there and remembered me, and I just went out. Yeah.
So we would like to say congratulations to the class of 2020. We love you very much. Our name is
Hi everyone. Thank you so much to all the teachers and graduates. That was awesome. It's my pleasure to close out today's ceremony. My name is Leslie Concepcion. It's been my pleasure to serve as board president for the past 3 years of this grade school. So before my closing remarks, I'd like to bring to the stage Dan DeDeo. He is from the American Legion, and he has some awards to give out.
Morning, everyone. Morning. Congratulations to the class of 2020. Wow. I was going to tell a joke, but after that, I had nothing. So I'll get to the business at hand. The American Legion School Medal that I'm going to present on behalf of the American Legion's Arthur Sawyer Post 28, excuse me, was originated back in the 30s. It was designed to place the emphasis on the development of qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service. The American Legion, as we all should, strive to help develop these ideals of Americanism in our young men and women of today to make them citizens of the highest caliber. And I'm here today to present this award to 2 individuals. I'd like to call up Felicia Lamard. And not to be forgotten, Jackson Wynn. Okay, where are you? One on each side. Good. I'm going to read this just one citation because it says the same thing except for 2 different names. This certificate of distinguished achievement is awarded to Felicia Lamar and Jackson Wynn of Key West Montessori Charter School in recognition of attainment acquired as winner of the American Legion School Award, in further recognition of the possession of those high qualities of courage, honor, leadership, patriotism, scholarship, and service, which are necessary for the preservation and protection of the fundamental institutions of our government and the advancement of society. This award is presented by Arthur Sawyer Post 28, June 8, 2016, signed by me. He's afraid he's getting forgotten again. Okay. We have a medal. And okay, parents, there's a check that you will latch onto immediately after the ceremony. Enjoy your days. Go out and do great things.
Thank you so much. Congratulations, Felicia and Jackson. In closing today, I would like to say that at Key West Montessori Charter School, we talk a lot about the triangle. And the triangle is the center of the child. And supporting the child are the teachers and the parents and family members. And to me, our teachers are the rock stars here. And I think we can see that in the comments we heard from our 8th grade graduates. So when we talk about that triangle, I feel so grateful that we are blessed with these amazing guides. And they inspire in our kids a love of learning. So I really want to say thank you to all the teachers. So to the students, these guides have instilled love of learning. And I think you're all ready to move on to the next chapter in your life. To the 8th graders, I'd like to say that I'm really proud of all of you myself, and I think that what this school gives to all of us is the freedom to be ourselves wherever we go in life, not to be boxed in, not to have a label put on us, but to be ourselves, to be out in the world and explore, to be lifelong learners, and that is a great gift that you'll have the rest of your life. So thank you to parents, family members, and the community, and especially the students and the teachers. Have a great day, and thank you for attending today. And thank you for listening.